here. Let me move this. Welcome everyone to Home Warranty 101. Today is a very exciting day for Fidelity. We launched our new contract today. So I scrambled to upgrade this presentation quickly to reflect all of our new pricing. So we'll go over that today. So welcome, I'm Mary with Fidelity National Home Warranty, and I have been with the company for 12 years now, working in Los Angeles. What is a home warranty? Home warranty covers all of the major systems and appliances inside of a home. So when you're selling the home, think of a mechanical warranty, anything kind of with an on-off switch that could break in the home. So there's a big difference here between the home warranty insurance and the homeowner's insurance. The home warranty, when you have a pipe break, will come in and fix the section of pipe that broke. If there was any secondary damage from that, then they would lean on their homeowner's insurance. So sometimes it works in tandem really well. It's a good thing to know, identify, and be able to discuss with your clients that if there's anything structurally wrong with the property, or if you get these structural defects or anything like that, you would lean on your homeowner's insurance, flood, fire, things of that nature. So we are going to fix all the major systems and appliances that come along with home ownership. So when the washing machine breaks, the air conditioning breaks, even their smart home system, like I said, think anything with an on-off switch, then we jump in to help offset the cost of home ownership. We don't cover everything, so we cover a lot. And in the industry, one of the best companies that you can get as far as what is covered, where the lines are drawn with limitations. Fidelity National Home Warranty covers so many things for your clients. We'll go over that today just to give you a brief overview. We won't read all the fine prints, don't worry. So how does a home warranty work? It's a 1 or 2 year plan. We just recently, a year ago, launched them being able to order 2 years at close of escrow, which gives them actually a little bit of a discount. We'll go over the pricing later, but they can order a 1 year plan or a 2 year plan. And we also have a 13-month plan. So if they have an extra $30 left on the table, typically I would order that one for them just to give them 1 extra month. So anytime anything in the property breaks starting at close of escrow, they can call the 1-800 number, let them know what's going on, or visit our website. On the front page of the website, there's a quick claim button. They can click there. They don't even have to log in, let Fidelity know what's broken, pay a deductible, and then we'll go out to the property. It's an $85 service fee to come out to the property and diagnose, and then we'd move forward with any repairs or replacements of appliances once that diagnosis has been made. So similar to car insurance, where a Fidelity technician needs to come out to the property to diagnose, and once we've determined what needs to be fixed or replaced, we would move forward. They can also take a cash out at that time. If they are getting a repair on a dishwasher they've maybe always wanted to replace, they can always take that cash out, go use their own technician, or replace the unit if it's just being repaired. Feel free to, I can see all your screens if you want to raise your hand if you have any questions. So how do you get the home warranty? When you're working with your buyers and you go to write the contract, in the contract, I'm going to jump ahead because I like to talk a little bit about, and this is the old pricing here. And this is also the old contract. So we'll upgrade this, but there is a spot, as you know, for the home warranty. They've changed the verbiage a little bit, but you want to write in the company, and you can write in my name. We are in the drop-down box, and then you would want to write the cost not to exceed. And this is where you just want to have a general idea of how much money you want to ask for. And we'll go over pricing later, but when you're writing for your buyers, you'll put that there in the contract. There we go. Typically, I would say my agents email me to order it just to make sure, because I typically will Google the property because your escrow officer hasn't seen it. A lot of the TCs will order them. The escrow officers tend not to, because if they miss something, then they're liable for, oh, you forgot to put on the washer dryer coverage, and now their washing machine is broken. So Don't be upset with them if they say we're not going to order it for you because it's pretty standard. And in many years past, we didn't have all these bundled plans where all the systems and appliances were included already for a discounted rate. So you really had to piece it all together. And there were many times where people went back to the escrow officer and said, "Oh, you didn't order this. So, it's your responsibility to buy them a new washing machine." And that got to be really tough. So typically just, they don't order it, so reach out to either have you order it, your TC order it, just shoot me an email. I'm happy to do it. And I would say 90% of the time I get emails saying, I have $900 to spend. So I'll kind of Google the property or I'll ask you if I have questions to try and maximize the coverage for you for that dollar amount that you've requested. So you can do that. You can visit the website. We have an incredible website at homewarranty.com. A lot of my agents do order themselves because then they know the property. They go on, they can just click all of the buttons to maximize their dollar amount that they've ordered. And then they have all their confirmations in one place. You can see all of your history there. So you can log on, create an account and order it there, call it into 1-800-2-COVER. Or mail in an application. I mean, I think people are still sending mail. That's cool. But you always do it best because you really know what's at the property. You know if there's a wine refrigerator tucked under the cabinet that I can't see in the photos when I'm Googling it, or, if there's a septic tank. These things only you would know. So best if you order it or you shoot an email to me or your TC and try and detail as much as you can what needs to be ordered. A lot of time though, you're putting it in the contract, so it's easy to tell. And then you'll get a confirmation email. It will go out once it's ordered. The confirmation goes to you and to escrow. And you want to just glance at that to make sure whoever ordered it did do it correctly. For example, I ordered one last night and I just saw an email from the TC that said they actually wanted a 2-year. So could you change it? So just he caught that by looking at the confirmation. Just double checking that goes out to you and to escrow and your TC, whoever you put on the transaction. So here's our new pricing. We have the standard plan, the standard plus plan, the comprehensive plus plan, the enhanced plan, and the enhanced plus plan. I always recommend the enhanced plan or the enhanced plus plan if you have it, because it just have the funds for it, rather. It just really bundles in all of the best appliances at a discounted rate. So $580 is the enhanced plan for any single family home under 5,000 square feet. And the 1,033 is for the 2-year plan that I mentioned. And so now if you like, you can order at a slightly discounted rate, the 2-year plan up front. So this is going to include your comprehensive items, the air conditioning, the home improvement option. If your client wants to have a ceiling fan installed or a sink faucet switched out, there's a lot of different things that they can have installed. It's kind of like having a handyman service for the cost of the deductible. They'll come out and install these items for you. So it's nice if you have someone who knows they're going to do a few repairs, but it's already included in that plan. The refrigerator, washer, dryer option, preseason HVAC tune-up, and the smart home. So if they have a ring, we will just replace it if it breaks. There's a list of the different smart home options included. The HVAC preseason tune-up is our concierge service where we will come out once in the spring, preemptively going into AC season to check up their air conditioning unit, change air filters if you have them on hand, fix anything that might be broken with the unit, identify any issues there. And then we do it again in the fall before it gets hot in the winter for the heater. And we can change the filters again then. So if they buy a big pack of filters and have them on hand twice a year, they can have them switched out and have the units checked out. Then the Enhanced Plus plan adds in a little bit more coverage. Here's those additional options. It includes a water softener, osmosis, the enhanced slab leak limit, and external pipe leak. If they need a mainline clean out installed, stoppages due to roots, water heater tank water heater expansion tank, the radiant hot water steam heat system, and the code violation modifications. So if you have someone with those radiant steam heats, make sure you order that Enhanced Plus plan. Now, I kind of glossed over the standard plan. We don't have a ton of people out here with no air conditioning, and most people want washer dryer. So if you really subtract out air conditioning or washer dryer, you're almost paying as much as the enhanced plan. So that's why I always loop back to the enhanced. But if you have someone who's maybe going to do a full remodel shortly and you just want the standard plan, you can go those options too. I didn't mean to gloss over them. I just, in this territory, typically I'm getting just people ordering the enhanced or enhanced plus plan every day. So I don't sell a lot of the standard and standard plus plans, but they are there as an option for you. And we do cover all types of properties, the condos, multi-units, single family, and then also single families over 5,000 square feet, which have luxury pricing, which we can give you quotes on individually based on the year the property was built. So this pricing here is referencing single family homes. If you need a standard plan, feel free to order it or reach out for a quote. So tailoring your coverage, we cover multi-unit homes. We would, I'm going to send you, well, I'll text out at homewarranty.com. You can download a copy of the new brochure, or I can email it out to you after this. That has the pricing. So when you say order a triplex, if you got the triplex, the comprehensive plus plan with air conditioning, you'd be at $890 for 1 year. You'd want to make sure when you add on that washer, dryer, refrigerator option for 120 that you multiply it by 3. So you'd be at 360, because we cover each unit and we don't only cover 1 or 2 units. They have to cover all units, and the appliances have to be in each unit, no community property. So if you got 1 unit with a washer dryer and then another one, the 2 units share it, maybe on the back patio, that wouldn't be covered. So as long as they have it in every unit, then you'd go ahead and add on that 360. These double prices here are just referencing now that we do the 2-year plan, you would add on the appliances and times them by 2. Let me see here. Okay. Our service trade call fee has been $75 in the past. Today, it's on the new contract, it's going to $85, which is still the lowest in the industry with our competitors. So we've kept that low, only bumped it up $10. We are honoring the old contract pricing. So now the enhanced plan's $580. Don't fear if you have contracts floating around out there. That $545 pricing is good for 90 days. So when you go on the website, you'll see both of them. If you order the old one, it'll have the old contract. If you order the new one, you'll have all the new contract. What's covered in them is pretty similar. We just did a price increase. We didn't change a lot of coverages because just a short time ago, not even a year, I think, we changed it to all these great bundled plans, the enhanced and the enhanced plus, and added in, the smart home and the roof and all these options that home warranty hasn't ever covered before. The appliance limit upgrade, where we bump up their aggregate limit for appliances from 5,000 to 10,000. So we really made them so much more comprehensive last time. We just brought the prices up because if anyone has watched the news, they know that the prices are going up on everything. I filled my gas tank up today and it was over $6 a gallon. So just think about us trying to obtain all of these appliances and pay the technicians, and they're doing gas. I mean, the cost of everything is just going up. So we have still managed to ride just underneath our competitors as far as price to try and keep it cost effective for your clients. But there was a bit of a loss there where we had to come up, as you can understand, I'm sure. All right, the appliance limit upgrade is a magical new upgrade that we have, which I highly recommend if you have any homes with any type of upgraded systems, and definitely on your over 5,000 square foot properties, because Right now it's a generous $5,000 by default. But if one of those Viking appliances goes out and then the other one goes out, they've already reached their aggregate for 5,000. So having that $10,000 one. So if they're not brand new appliances and they're high end, you definitely want to calculate that extra $100. I talked a little bit about the smart home. It's a very popular feature right now. Smart home, we'll just replace. We don't even repair on those ones. And then the ornamental fountains. So if you have any of those on site, you may cover the motor on those. The soft water systems, reverse osmosis has been popular lately, that home improvement installation option. And I know you see a lot of dollar signs, but just remember these are already included in those enhanced and enhanced plus plans. So this is just amazing coverage that they're getting already by you just ordering the upgraded plan. That enhanced slab leak limit, external pipe leak option, the HVA zone control system, that one's not included. You definitely want to add that on for larger properties that have more than one unit, because that control panel that controls and links the units together, that would now be covered. And the 150 is just, again, for the 2 years. The pump it up limit upgrade, that just pumps up the coverage if you're ordering any of our pump options, septic, sewage ejector, which I don't sell a lot of in this area unless it's like a Malibu house, but that is there to bump up that coverage. Seller's coverage. So if you have on the listing, we talked a lot about, oh, if you have a buyer, write us into the contract. But if you are a listing agent, we can cover your client's property during the listing up to 180 days, which nobody needs during this market, but we can also cover it for like the 20 or 30 days that you have it in escrow. So all of the major systems and appliances covered under that comprehensive plan. So plumbing, your heating system, your air conditioning, all of the, garbage disposal, built-in microwave, the kitchen appliances, everything covered under that comprehensive plan. Anything that breaks during the listing, they can call us to come fix or replace due to normal wear and tear during that time. So this is a great option. We order it in conjunction with the buyer's 1-year home warranty, encouraging them to do the 1-year home warranty with us. If they choose another company, then you just pay for the days that you used with Fidelity to close it out. But we do order it in conjunction with the buyers, because what's great for them is that you can let them know we already have a home warranty on this, so we can just continue your coverage for a full year. Because a lot of times when the buyers move into the property, something broke between the inspection, which was 3 weeks ago, and the close of escrow date. And that's a gap in which there was no coverage. So if they move in the first day and there was some type of freon leak with the air conditioning unit that clearly took multiple weeks to occur, that would be a pre-existing condition, because we started the coverage at close of escrow. So everything needs to be in good working condition for the buyer. And anything disclosed in the inspection report would be right to them. It would be a pre-existing condition because they knew about it going in, and it was their responsibility to fix it or accept that condition. So it's nice too. I get a lot of people who order this, and then the buyer feels peace of mind that it's already been rolling, and then they get their 1-year home warranty. It's also an excellent, I have a lot of agents that use it in their listing presentation, that they're going to put a home warranty on, so that the homeowner, you don't have to worry about now spending any cost of home ownership on your systems and appliances. Anything that breaks, we will just call it into the home warranty to get it fixed until we sell your property. And they just include it in their listing plan. We also have sign writers that fit right on your signs that say the home's protected by a Fidelity home warranty. So understanding coverage, and I kind of touched on it a little bit, but Fidelity National Home Warranty has the most comprehensive coverage in the industry. We cover so much, but not everything. So be sure, as I have used a lot in this presentation, to say to them that this is really going to offset your cost of home ownership as a new homeowner. Set the expectation that they cover so much, not everything, but you always want to try with the home warranty first to make sure that it's not something that you don't have to pay for. There are limits on things. They might get a multiple $1,000 new air conditioning unit we might have to pay some money to modify the space to make this new equipment plug and play. So there may be like, you pay, $500 and we pay multiple $1,000 situations. So really offsetting the cost of homeownership is the best dialogue with them to set the expectation, because you are the ones who are negotiating this in for them. You've asked the seller for hundreds of dollars for this home warranty, and then the home warranty comes out and they're going to pay hundreds to thousands of dollars for a repair. But sometimes they get so caught up on the $300 that they might have to pay in that situation that it just makes like the whole thing a negative situation, when really there's so much positive. Not only did they not pay the premium, they're not paying for the new air conditioning unit. So I just want to make you look as good as possible. It's insurance. It's like any insurance, they have the adjuster come out and then some things are paid for and some things are not, but you want it to be a win for them when these things are paid for, and just setting that dialogue early on. And honestly, I try and really sing your praises to them the most, because so many buyers don't even know what a home warranty is, first of all. So for you to write it into the contract, you're already going above and beyond. And in this crazy market right now, so many people are, so desperate to get into these homes. They've already spent more money than they thought. And then they get in there and they're living there and they're loving it. And then all of a sudden they get this, it's like the Monopoly game. You now have to buy a new air conditioning unit, or you now need a new garbage disposal, or you now have no hot water. So this is there for them on those days to help save them money. And we really try and build you up to your clients. We email you every time we service them with the summary at the, obviously at the end of the month, so that we don't bombard you. But I get, I don't have it here in my office, but I get stacks of service cards, which I used to hand out when we were in person. When now we email them. But as I get back into the field and seeing you all in person, I may hand them to you. And I've gotten into texting them a bit, but just stacks of hundreds to thousands of dollars that say, we serviced so-and-so's hot water heater. It was $1,200. That way, that it's working for them and saving the money. It's a great way for you to reach back out to them and say, hey, I just saw you got a new hot water heater. How are things going? And it might be their first year, but we have a 70% renewal rate. So we're keeping your clients for year after year. Maybe it's someone 4 years ago who you have forgotten to touch, or it's a good reason for you to touch, even if you are still sending them marketing materials, and talk to them about how their service was. And just, nobody's having a bad day if you save them $1,200, 3 years later. So there are things that are covered, things that are not covered, right? It's all detailed in the contract, but it's really going to come into play when we go out there. So I think there are limits in some areas. It's in the contract, but they're very generous limits. We cover things that break due to normal wear and tear for the homeowner once they've moved in and they've been using it for them, and then it breaks. We typically will repair something, but if it's not repairable, then we would come in and replace it. So ordering the home warranty, we touched on a bit, but it's in the contract. You write the company of your choice, typically, because you're trying to get these in quickly and you're the one who has the relationship, but you can always send them our brochure. They can always, choose a company. You can give them 1 or 2 brochures, let them know what you recommend, select the plan, the options. You want to ask for a capped amount. So at a minimum right now, so since it's $580, just think $600 at a minimum for that upgraded plan. Or if you want to do the Enhanced Plus plan, you'd be at $780. So you could just, round up to $8 if you want. Then if you want to add on a pool, you're going to need an additional $190. If you wanted to add on roof, it would be an additional $100. So, they can go up a bit, just depending on what you need for the specific property. Let's see, we don't have the options page on here. Like I said, we just changed this, so I scrambled last night to to get it together. But we do, oh, so some of the options that we have are already included: the clothes washer. We do have the outdoor kitchen option for 100, the appliance limit upgrade, the septic tank, that external pipe leak, which upgrades like how far the pipe goes from the house, and also includes the mainline cleanout and the roots coverage, the inaccessible pipe leak limit. Our limited roof leak repairs is $100. That's going to cover patchwork up to $1,000 for their contract term. The smart home, the home improvement installation option. So as you familiarize yourself with pricing, I have a PDF of this, and I can send it to you, but feel free to send me an email or a text and I can let you know what you need. But I would say $600 for that enhanced plan. It's the 580 is a great amount. And then if you need to add on roof or pool, those are our most popular ones, only because I tend to see buyers get really concerned about that that roof option. It's very limited, like I said, patchwork up to $1,000, but I get a lot of calls from people like they're really worried about the roof, even though I had it inspected and sealed. So I know this is the old contract on what we used to train, which I need to look at the new contract more closely, but we would always say, even if you ask for $1,000, select buyer to choose coverage. I think that verbiage might be in there now, but if it's not, make sure that you're putting that verbiage in there. Just because if you don't, then it's like you're only contractually obligated to the standard plan is how it used to be. So you want to make sure that you can spend that on however you want. And I'm not sure if it still says 1-year home warranty, but if it does, that default, and you want 2-year, then just make sure that you're writing in there 2-year home warranty, just to be contractually compliant with what you're going to order. Sometimes the escrow officers will slap your hand on that if it's not written in there, and then you order it because you said 1 year, and then you're like, "Ooh, I got this huge credit, so I'm just going to go ahead and order 2 years," but you didn't ask for 2 years. All right. So I went over these options here, and then 24/7 service. We're always there when you call. You can place a claim anytime, 24 hours a day, on the website at the quick claim button or by calling. And then it's dispatched to a licensed technician. You pay that service fee and then they come out to the home. Now, it's based on the technician and your homeowner's availability. So they schedule once they've connected, and then they go out to the home, diagnose. If it's within their pre-authorized amount, they just do the work. If they need authorization from Fidelity, they typically would leave and come back if they have to order parts. And then new construction coverage. This has been a rather popular one lately. It does have to be a new build from the ground up, not a one wall. So whatever the tax records say. But if it is a brand new construction, this covers years 2 through 5. So it's a 4-year home warranty for just a little bit more than a 1-year home warranty. So the first year is a gap year, because typically all of the systems and appliances are still under manufacturer's warranty. So it's ordered at the close of escrow, that first year's gap. And then they have a 4-year home warranty, and that includes all of the options that they may add on to this: the pool, the roof, anything. So remember this if you get a new one: 4-year home warranty starting years 2 through 5. And if it's a one wall build, I just ordered one this morning for an over 5,000 square foot home. They were disappointed that they couldn't qualify for this plan, but because we have 2-year plans now, they were able to maximize a 2-year plan, which made the buyers happy. Then on our website, when you log in, you can see all the free marketing tools we have for you as clients. We have a newsletter that you can sign up for and personalize, and it'll come to you as a PDF once a month. You can see it featured there, Smart Moves. You can just download that and send it out to your database, or you could upload the PDF, just right to your social media outlets. And then a lot of people have their own templates made for a newsletter. And what they do is they just copy maybe one of the articles as their own content into their personalized newsletter. So there's always recipes and themed articles and fun things for your clients, homeowner tips. So you can either take that, put it in your own newsletter, or just use it as social media content. You can just like Shift Command 4 and screenshot and take a picture of just like that one article and then post it to your social media, your Instagram or your Facebook, and it gives you instant content. Because I don't know about you, but I'll do really great with my social media for a couple months and then all of a sudden I'll go quiet because I just get kind of sometimes burned out on what am I going to say to everyone and what do I have that's important to share, pertinent, that's not going to, bug people, but they'll be happy to see. So I love that newsletter. And then these are our door hangers. This is the only one, this in the calendar, that we would physically give to you. You can see the perforated lines here for your business card. We have the open house one, which you could just kind of spam around when you're going to sit in open house to let the neighbors know. Buy or sell with me. What's your property worth? We also have some of these in Spanish. You can check them out on our website. And then just a lot of flyers, thinking of buying or selling. How do I make my home more energy efficient? A buyer's checklist, a seller's checklist. There's also a coupon in there, more like rather a certificate. If you are an agent that buys the home warranty as your closing gift, it's a really nice certificate you can print out to put in their closing package along with the brochure, just, letting them know, because you really want them to know that you bought it for them so that you're the one that saved them money. So those are all there for you. If you need any assistance, obtaining any of these things or logging in, just feel free to reach out to me or customer service. And I just love working with your office. It's absolutely my neighborhood office, because I live right here in Larchmont too. If there's anything I can do to help you grow your business or help your clients, if you ever have any, of course, challenges with the product, maybe a tech had a bad day, homeowner had a bad day, there's a denial, I'm always here for you to reach out personally because I want to make you look good and make sure that, we're customer service based and I work with your clients at the close of escrow forever, as long as they're renewing with us. So feel free to reach out to me anytime. And I appreciate you showing up for this class today. And for any of you that are joining later on video, we are so grateful for your time and all your referrals. So thank you so much. If anyone has any questions, feel free to unmute or put them in the chat box. Otherwise, have a great day out there.
Thank you so much, Mary. Have a great day.
Thank you.